Carlson this year, and what role do you expect him to play, and how do you see he and Kyle throughout the tight ends just in general?
Well, we feel good about our tight end position. We think that John is going to be a great addition for us. He's an accomplished guy in our league. We're hoping that he's going to be over the injury bug. We think that's going to be the case. He's been very productive. Kyle, of course, we have high hopes. We really think he's going to be a premier tight end in our league. And with that tandem alone, we think it gives us a chance to have some options for our young quarterback, including what we're going to try to do outside. But we want Christian to be able to have an outlet, and he's developed a rapport with Kyle. I think he'll do the same thing with John, but it gives us a couple of bookend tight ends that can create pressure on defenses, both in the pass game as well as in run block.
Two tight ends, I mean, what can you do with that in an offense, and what does that mean?
When you see the evolution of the position in our league, you don't have to look any further than New England and some of the teams that we play in our division and how they use tight ends. That position has dramatically changed. I mean, they have become almost another wide receiver in so many teams today. So that position has evolved to the point where you have to pay attention to the tight ends. And if you get a couple of quality guys like we think we have, it creates mismatches for defenses. Trying to match up with linebackers and safeties, and all of a sudden they've got to put personnel on the field that doesn't fit, and it creates problems for defense. And we're trying to get that, and we think we have a couple guys who can give us some options at that position. And we like Brett Ellison and some of the other guys that we brought in as well. Mickey is going to be a good tight end for us. We think Alan Reiser has a chance to compete as well. Well, you'd like to get it done as soon as possible where you could identify the guy, but part of why we're going to be here during the period that we're here for the next 3 weeks is to identify that right guy, that right guard position. But if you had your druthers, you'd like to know by the time we play San Diego in the third preseason game, I think it's San Diego, that you've identified that guy. That may not be the case, but that would be ideal. That we know by the time we line up against San Diego in the third preseason game, this is going to be our starting right tackle when we line up against Jacksonville. Right guard when we line up against Jacksonville.